up, guys? This is Kevin Drake, personal trainer, and today I'm making a video about think about how your body moves. Think about how your body moves. It's extremely important. When I was training and fighting in martial arts, especially in every single style, boxing, but especially even jiu-jitsu, you really have to think about how your body moves a lot because your body is a weapon, but at the same time, you could easily be injured by certain movements, and you would see people get injured all the time. So I think it's very important to understand how your body moves, what your body is capable of doing, and what your body is incapable of doing. Okay? There were certain people that I fought that were extremely flexible. There were certain people that I fought that were extremely unflexible, but strong. So you learn the pros and cons of everything, but you have to understand, like, I'll give you an example. There was a guy that was a purple belt, and he got me in an arm bar, but the thing was is I put my my arm like this. Instead of like this, I put it like this, right? And by doing that and putting my body on my side of my hip here, the submission did not work on me. He stopped because he thought he was going to break my arm, and he was just a training partner. But he actually didn't know I was not feeling anything. If at the most it was stretching my shoulder a little bit. But understanding how your body moves and how you're squatting, and squatting is so important too. You can't have too much of a curve in your lower back. You got to keep your core tight. But you'll feel it, and while you're exercising, you'll feel things. And it's very important to keep your mind focused on the muscle. Keep your mind focused on the muscle, and you'll feel the tension building and building and building and building until you know that your body is naturally going to rest. Your body is naturally going to want to rest because you're feeling so much tension. Now, do you stop at the first exercise that you feel the slightest bit of tension and fatigue in your body? No, you keep going, and you feel it building until boom, your body needs a rest. And doing that over and over and over. The whole 10 rep thing is not going to work. I mean, 10 reps might be too much or too little for you. So that's where trusting your body comes into play, and understanding, how your body moves, what your body is capable of doing. If you're going like this and there's pressure on top of the wrist and it's starting to hurt your wrist, you know that this movement is unnatural. So you're going to straighten it out as much as you could. Might not be perfectly straight, depending on what you're doing. It might be here, but it'll be a lot better than this. So trust your body. And when I fought in martial arts, I thought about how my body moved a lot, and I stretched and I visualized myself competing and wrestling and grappling and boxing and doing explosive movements, doing snapping movements, doing movements that people are not going to be aware of, and taking people into their weakness. If they have very little balance, I'm going to take them into that zone. If they're very weak, I'm going to try to overpower them. If they're very explosive, I'm going to try to be more explosive. You know what I mean? If they're a rock, I'm going to try to be a spear that pierces that rock, if that makes any sense. Trust your body. Listen to your body as you're exercising. If you're doing an exercise and you feel pain, and you're like, this is really not a muscle fatigue, this kind of feels like a sharp pain or a needle pain, you know that you did something wrong. But if this is a muscle fatigue problem, even in your lower back, there's exercises that work out your lower back, and you could think that you injured yourself, but all you really did was just strengthen your lower back. Or it could be an injury in your lower back. So trust and understand that you're lifting from the center of gravity. Focus on strength, endurance, flexibility, what the body is capable of and keep pushing the limits in your own body. Okay, guys, that's all I got for today. Love you guys. Take care. Gotta get off because I'm driving on the road here. I don't want to be crashing and stuff like that, and don't have my my thing that attaches to the car. I'm holding it with my hand, so I just gotta be extra careful. Take care. God bless.